Most people think poverty is a lack of money. They're wrong. Poverty isn't a number in a bank account. It's a gravitational force. It is a closed-loop system designed to keep you spinning your wheels until you run out of energy and die. I call this the physics of poverty. Think of a rocket trying to leave Earth. To reach orbit, it must hit a specific speed. Escape velocity. If that rocket uses 99% of the fuel required but fails to hit that exact speed, it doesn't get 99% of the way to the moon. It falls back to Earth and crashes. This is the American working class. You work 40, 60, 80 hours a week. You save a few dollars. You try to climb out of the hole, but then the car breaks down. The rent hikes. A medical bill arrives. Gravity kicks in. Because you didn't reach escape velocity, you fall all the way back to the bottom. Today, we are going to reverse engineer this trap using the wisdom of Warren Buffett and the principles of minimalism. In the US, we are told that if you just work harder, you'll get ahead, but the system is rigged with an invisible scarcity tax. Harvard research shows that when you are constantly stressed about dollars, worrying about how to pay the electric bill or the mortgage, your effective IQ drops by 13 points. You are unintelligent. You are operating with a damaged processor. You stop planning for 10 years from now because you're fighting for the next 10 minutes. This leads to the Vimes boots theory. A wealthy person buys a pair of high-quality boots for $100. That lasts 10 years. Their cost is $10 a year. A person in the poverty loop can only afford $20 boots, but those boots fall apart every 6 months. Over 10 years, the poor person spends $400 on boots, while the wealthy person spent $100. The lesson: being poor is expensive. Your first goal isn't getting rich. It's buying back your brain. You need a $1,000 buffer, not for spending, but to silence the survival mode in your head. Critics often ask, if you're struggling, why do you have a $1,200 iPhone or $200 Nikes? It's easy to judge, but let's look at the biology. When your daily life is a grind of stress, your brain screams for a win. Buying that luxury item isn't an investment. It's self-medication. It's a dopamine hit to numb the pain of reality. But here is the math. That $1,200 iPhone, if invested at a 10% return, would be worth over $50,000 by the time you retire. You didn't buy a phone. You traded $50,000 of your future freedom for 20 minutes of dopamine today. Warren Buffett views every dollar as a soldier. The goal is to send your soldiers out to capture more soldiers. When you spend them on stuff, you are killing your army before the war even begins. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your circle is constantly complaining about the economy while spending their last dollar on drinks and fast food, you will do the same. In the US, we call this lifestyle creep. As soon as you get a raise, your environment pressures you to upgrade. New car, bigger house, more subscriptions. This is the crab bucket effect. When one crab tries to climb out of the bucket, the others don't cheer, they pull it back down. Not because they're evil, but because your success highlights their failure. The lesson: you must practice ruthless isolation. Enter monk mode. If you can't find mentors in person, find them in books. Read the biographies of the 1%. Download their operating systems into your brain. Escape the gravity of your zip code. Breaking the poverty loop requires more than a budget. It requires a new philosophy of life. Escape velocity happens in 3 stages. Survival. Aggressively kill high-interest debt. Stop the bleeding. Accumulation. Build your soldier army. Every dollar goes into productive assets, index funds, real estate, or high-value skills. Freedom. The moment your assets generate more dollars than your lifestyle cost, the system wants you to be a consumer. It wants you tired, stressed, and distracted. But the door to the cage has always been open. It's made of math, and it's unlocked by discipline. If you're ready to stop selling your time and start buying your freedom, comment escape below.